Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're talking about 10 things you should know before getting an Aussiedoodle. So number one, and probably the most obvious, is that Aussiedoodles are a mix between a poodle and an Australian Shepherd. I think a lot of people do get confused with the Australian Labradoodle, which is just a Labradoodle from Australia. So they are just Australian Shepherd Poodle mixes, and the percentage of each just varies on your breeder and how they're doing things. So research both of those breeds for getting one. We did a lot of research on poodles and grooming and maintenance and that type of thing for poodles. And then we also did a lot of research on the personality and the needs of an Australian Shepherd, because she is actually both of those dogs. So she is mostly poodle. I think she's 75-ish% poodle. So her needs are mostly what the poodles need, but also she has different emotional and physical needs that Australian Shepherds need as well. Number two is there is variability in the size and coat of Aussiedoodles. There are lots of different sizes of poodles, and so that just determines the size of your Aussiedoodle and the breeder and what types of dogs that they're using. The Australian Shepherd also has different sizes. There's a toy, I believe. Our neighbor had a toy, but there are different size Shepherds as well. And so there's not just a one size Australian Shepherd. She is pretty much like the middle. She's between 45 and 50 pounds. And so I feel like that's pretty common, but there also could be larger or smaller. Number three is Australian Shepherd. Why do I keep saying that? Aussiedoodles are high energy and they require a lot of exercise. And you've probably seen this everywhere, but it is true. She was very hyper, tons of energy for probably 18 months. For a year and a half, she was very high maintenance in that area. Needed at least a walk or two a day, and then lots of playtime as well. She played a lot with other dogs. And then it kind of tapered off at 2 and then 3, and she's almost 4 now, and she's pretty low key now. She takes a walk a day and we do play every day. She gets a puzzle or something to do mentally, but she's pretty low maintenance in that area now. But at first, just prepare yourself. Number 4 is they have a poodle coat most of the time, and so they will need the poodle grooming maintenance, which is grooming at least 4 to 6 weeks, every 4 to 6 weeks, and then you need to brush them in between. And I will say, as a puppy and in her first year, the grooming in between was a lot more high maintenance because she had that fine puppy hair that would get matted really easily. And then as she grew, her coat isn't coarse now, but it is less of that fine baby soft hair, and so she really doesn't get matted in between grooming, but she also goes every 4 to 5 weeks. So just keep that in mind. They're not super high maintenance. You don't have to make it a huge thing, but it is part of your routines. Number 5 is poodles and Australian Shepherds are very smart dogs. So training can be easy and it can be difficult. They want to learn. They're very eager to learn and to do what you want them to do, but they're also super hyper and high energy. And so as young puppies, they really need the exercise first. Like, take them on a walk first before you do any training session, and that will make your life easier. But just have patience with them because they do want to learn and they do catch on really fast with things, but they're just like kind of crazy at first. Number 7 is socialization and temperament. And I can just speak for her and what I see in the majority of like online groups and other people that we know that have these dogs. She is the best. Her temperament is the best. She's never had an aggressive manner, especially with us and the kids. We have 2 small children, and we had they were 18 months old and 3 or 2.5. They were very young when we got her, and we've never been worried with her with them. I will say at the dog park, and not in an aggressive way, but she will stand up for herself at the dog park. If a younger male dog tries to jump up on her, she will tell them like, nope, we're not doing that. So she stands up for herself. She has like that, but she's also very docile and like will not react in any way. She is a dog still, so I won't say she'll never react, but she hasn't yet, and we aren't concerned with that at all. Her temperament has been great. They're very social dogs, so she loves every dog that she comes in contact with, and not every dog loves her, so she needs to She'll probably never learn that, but she's very social. She loves people. She likes to check out people first though. She doesn't like when people approach her too fast, but she is very friendly and social. Number 8 is Aussiedoodles can have health issues like every dog breed. I do feel like her being mixed, like a mutt, they generally have less health issues, but she does have ear infection. She's prone to that with the fur, the hair that grows inside of her ears that can trap moisture and cause issues. The other issue is sometimes she will get an upset stomach. She gets into something in the trash, or if she eats too much of something, my husband will give her leftover steak or chicken or something. And really, I think that upsets her stomach. So they will have more sensitive stomachs. I think that's just a poodle thing. But other than that, really, there haven't been too many health issues. Number 9 is they thrive on human interaction, and specifically their family and their pack. She loves every single one of us in a different way, and I feel like she has a different relationship with all of us, which is so sweet. But she loves when we're home. When we're not home, she does get sad, specifically, or especially my husband. I feel like she's most attached to him, just being the leader of the house, and I think she knows that. And so she doesn't really like when he's gone, because he says she seems to be fine when I'm gone. But when we're all together, that is her happy place, and she really likes that. And I think that's just the Aussie in her. She wants to have us all together and kind of hurt us up. And finally, number 10 is just to consider all of these things in your lifestyle. So if your lifestyle doesn't sound like would be a good fit for the personality traits and the exercise needs and the grooming that they require, maybe an Aussiedoodle isn't right for you. Now, if you are an active family and you like being outside and regularly go outside all seasons, winter is her favorite, and I don't like winter. So you have to meet in the middle and bundle up and take her out. It kind of makes you more disciplined in that way too. But we're active and we just are home a lot, and so she was just a great fit for us. But consider all of the things before just getting one, because they're cute, because they do have a couple of special needs, special requirements, I would say. She will not sit up. She can wave from here. I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know video requests and questions, anything you need in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Have a great day. Bye.